Okay, says I'm live here yet again. Hopefully, this is all working. I've been mucking around for the last few days with a whole bunch of different settings, most of it to do with bit rates and resolution, and I suppose all of this technical stuff to do with streaming and trying to get the games to run smooth, all of that stuff. But in the process of all of that, I got to thinking, why don't I try and set up Broadcaster so that all the games are just there and I don't use the same window to switch things. So I've got like a lot more things on the menu, but it's all there and it's all running, and all I have to do is, basically kick it over and don't have to hook up any windows to link to things because it's already there. That's the plan. So now, did I just mention? Hope you guys are having a great weekend, relaxing time, New Year's, and today being Saturday. I'm kind of assuming you're not at work at the moment, and hopefully you guys didn't have to work today. I know I didn't have to work today. Did I say Saturday? It's Sunday, isn't it? Yesterday was New Year's, Saturday. Alrighty, so testing all of this stuff out. Oh, sorry, just before I get into that, I'll be making a video over the next day or two on the main channel because YouTube have been emailing me again. So yeah, it's probably time I put something together that explains my YouTube absence on the main channel for the last couple of months. Alrighty, so I can see Rich and Chew are here. Yeah, you two. Okay, that's just Chew reciprocating the New Year's goodwill. Now that we're in 2022. Okay, so what am I going to start with here? I think I'm going to start with looking at Broadcaster here, and not only did I set the game things up, but I set the windows up so that I can just shut off Content Manager here and have iRacing already sitting there underneath, ready to go. That's the story. All right, so looking at my iRacing window here, I'm going to start with iRacing because it takes the longest to load anyway. So we'll try and get that out of the way. And then as we come up to the next races, we won't have to wait so long. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be doing 10 laps at Alton Park in my GT3 McLaren in iRacing. All right, that's just the VR. All right, we kick that over and now we wait for iRacing to load. Or at least the race to load. Can you hear me, Jim?
Okay, Gary, I can hear you.
All right, but you're not set up for iRacing, so while we're waiting for iRacing to load, let's do that.
Radio check.
Can you hear me, Jim?
I can hear you.
Good on you, Jim. Alrighty, so we're just at, I think, in the 30s, 30-something% now. The one thing I didn't make a window for is Jim. Maybe I should actually add a crew chief window as well for those times I'm using crew chief. Normally I'll just go ahead and do it and don't worry about showing anything to you guys, but you know. Right, well, I think we're still in the 30s. It's a bit slow, but, you know, it is iRacing. And I just have a quick peek at the chat from under my headset there, and I see Bender has arrived. Good evening, Mr. Bender. This iRacing certainly taking a while, not even quite at the halfway. Here we go, halfway point, 51%. In the 70s now. Good old iRacing. You've just got to have patience when it comes to loading. iRacing, it is the slowest of them all. Finally into the 80s. We've hit 90. And I'm getting the rotating hourglass of stillness. Here we go. We've got some sort of movement. Come on, iRacing. You can do it. We have movement again. It's almost there. All right, 100%. Okay, so the theory goes that you guys should already be able to see it. I'm going to have a quick check. And looking at Broadcaster, it appears that you can see it. Okay, 10 laps at Alton Park in the McLaren. I've set...
the air temp is 26 Celsius, 10 laps.
I've left the difficulty at default.
Go, go, go. There's an incident in Deer Leap. Car left, clear left.
First corner, first contact.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear. On your right. Clear right. Car right.
He's pushing
clear
me.
Right.
That was pretty rude. Oh. So I haven't really practiced this at all because all I did was just set up all the visual stuff for it.
Car left. Clear left. On your right. Clear right.
Gain a place, lose it.
Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
Well, I don't know about to you guys, but to me at the moment, iRacing's just running super smooth. Looks amazing.
There's an incident in Shell Oil's corner. It looks like it's Hudson. Track limits, watch those lines. We think P6 has binned it in Druids. Yellow flag, watch out.
Looks way off there. Ooh, that was nasty.
The leader has just done a 136.20. Alright Gary, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. We've been called into the pits by the stewards for repairs.
Oh no, I haven't done the car any favours at all, Jim.
Black flag, we'll need to pit to serve the penalty.
Oh, I had the pit limiter on. You mean I hadn't slowed down enough before? Is that the story, Jim? And have I missed my guy and everything? Have I completely blown this race? I have. All right, let's have a look here. All right, one more go. I'm going to try not to restart as much as I can, but for this one I am.
The track temp is 40 Celsius. The air temp is 26 Celsius. Get ready. Green, green, green.
All right, let's try and be a bit more careful this time. And if I end up in the pit again, I'll try to do a proper pit stop, not blow it. Oh.
Right side.
No, she's not easy
Right
to
side's
control.
Car left. He's still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left. He's still there. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left. Incident in Knickerbrook, car right. Right side's clear, car right, clear right.
Caught me by surprise a little, but got through it all right.
Yellow flag, caution, there's an incident in Druids.
See you, mate. Right, that was where I got caught out before.
P13. On your left.
Oh,
Still there.
he gave me a bit of a push, Jim. He didn't like
Still
it.
there. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Oh, he takes it back from me, Jim.
The leader's just done a 136.16.
was hoping to be on the other side of him there. Oh,
Left side, clear left.
oh shit. Well, I gave him a good push anyway. Now, have I? Car seems okay. What's my position, Jim?
B13. Incident in Shell Oil's corner.
Oh, got a car off. This is hairpin is Shell Oil's corner. What's my position, Jim?
B12.
Oh, bad line. Oh, and he's gone at it too hard. Man, I got clipped
There's an
as well.
incident in Knickerbrook. The leader's just done a 133.45.
Oh, I'm miles behind now. What's my position, Jim?
13th place.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
7.3 seconds.
Oh, it's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
8.3 seconds.
Oh, I'm falling behind, Jim.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 3.6 seconds.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
8.8 seconds.
Well, I'm actually trying to put on some better speed and I'm not getting anywhere with it. I'm still falling behind.
Keep it within the track limits. B13.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
10 seconds.
Well, I messed that up.
We've just cut the track.
I certainly did, Jim.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. He's still there. Clear left. There's an incident in Knickerbrook. We think it might be road bent.
Eyes off the road.
Druids.
Oh.
We've just cut the track.
Nice one.
The stewards have called us into the pits for repairs.
Yeah, I'm beat up again, Jim. Alrighty. Anyway, so 2 attempts at it. That's good enough. I'm working on it. Okay. Alright, so I'll quit this race, quit iRacing. Yeah, we can probably minimise that for the time being. Alrighty. Glenn's here. Happy New Year, Gaz, he says. Happy New Year to you too, man. Okay, so where was I? Here at Broadcaster. So let's close off the iRacing window and switch on our beloved Steam window. And then if I go to Steam, let's try Automobilista 2. Now, I'm running this in windowed mode rather than full screen because I found in Project Cast 2 and AMS 2 or any of the apps actually that are running full screen, I then can't access any other windows. It takes up the whole full screen thing. Right, the difference in setup being instead of me telling Broadcaster to just look at any full screen application, I've actually assigned it to look at Automobilista 2, a specific window, and then running it in windowed mode. Hopefully this is going to work. Right, and the idea is you can see it in Broadcaster, which I believe you can. I'm going to do a single race, and this is going to be 10 laps of the McLaren at Alton Park. Alrighty, let's do it. Loading, loading, loading. Alright, default settings just like I had in iRacing, and 15 opponents just like I had in iRacing. The McLaren might be slightly different, but it'll be something pretty close. Well, that's one lap I've managed to get through. Not really getting anywhere with the placings, only up one spot, but... Oh. We're not hearing Jim because I forgot to change Jim over from iRacing, didn't I? Never mind. Uh-oh. Okay, reverse. Oh, I've got to pit him with damage and all of that shit. That's Project Cars 2 for you, of course. Whoa. Yep, car's pretty damaged. Okay. Oh, my speed is, okay. So I think the pitting thing, I don't do it much. Yeah, it's pretty automatic here in Project. What am I in? Automobilista 2, sorry. Well, the repair thing's pretty harsh. Like a lot of damage that's taken a long time to repair. Well, I think on the stream thing, it's a bit large. You guys aren't seeing the whole thing. You're only seeing the top left-hand corner, I think. I've had a look at that. Oh, I've had a look at that previously as well, and never been able to figure it out yet how to resize the graphics so that I see them at the size I want to see them, and then we also see them at a sensible size for broadcasting. Sometimes the idea of VR and broadcasting don't go together. Blue flag, I'm getting lapped. Anyway, that's Automobilista 2. And so I'm going to jump out of here if I can. Looks like I can. All right, let's have a look at Jim here. Let's change Jim to Project Cars 2.
Radio check.
Although for the test, I don't really need Jim driving around for this stuff, but yeah, I'm so used to having him around. Okay, so Steam again. What now? What does Broadcaster look like at the moment? Okay, the stream window is still there. Again, guys, I'm just testing all this stuff out. So again, with Project Cast 2 here, I've set it up for windowed mode rather than full screen. I think Project Cast 2 and Automobilista 2 run on the same engine. There's, video or processing engines. You get these credits at the beginning for, it'll come on in a sec, you'll see the different mobs. Madness engine and the live track 3.0. You see the same thing with Automobilista 2. So now we're in Project Cars 2. I'm going to go for a custom race, and here I'm going to go the McLaren at Alton Park. Let's do it. Sorry, sound's just cutting out there. When I go to Broadcaster to check that you can see it, for some reason it makes the sound cut out.
Ten laps. The air temp is 20 Celsius. Okay, Gary, get ready.
Oh, I'm scared already, Jim.
Go.
This is definitely a different sort of McLaren.
On your right, clear right.
Whoa. Hard to keep it in a straight line, I'll tell you now. Wow, this thing's on a next level. I don't think it's GT3. Oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. I'm going to get
Looks like that was outside track limits.
Don't tell anyone, Jim. Whoa. This thing is so hard to control. It's got a ridiculous amount of power. Let's jump out of here. Oh, what's happened there with the VR? I'm still going to go with the McLaren. I'm just going to switch car. Oh, don't do that to me. It's telling me something's gone wrong with the VR, but I don't know. It seems to be working. That was the car I was meant to choose, actually. The GT3. All right. Of course, I start and then I find it's even harder to control. We'll find out. So again, these are all on default settings as far as the
track temp is 28
difficulty.
Celsius. Be ready. Watch for the lights.
Whoa. Oh, that's better.
Go. Nail it.
Oh, put it in gear, Gary. This definitely feels more GT3. As I said, doesn't mean I'll do any better at it, but so that all that dirt on the windscreen actually, I think anyway, really adds to, makes it more real looking, realistic. Still having the thing with the amount of power tends to make it want to get away from me when I,
You're out of track limits there.
Yeah, but I'm back in track limits now, Jim, so. Oh, wow. Now you know why I prefer the Ferrari. I guess it's like any of these cars. You've got to drive them for a while to get the nuances. I mean, sure, you can drive around nice and slow, of course, and never have an accident, but I think you kind of have to expect it.
Seeing right front locking into Lakeside.
Any car that you haven't driven a fair bit of, that you try to drive around a racetrack at high speed, you're going to come unstuck.
Air temperature's increasing. It's now 22 Celsius.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
11 seconds.
So a fair
The
bit
leader
then.
has just done a 141.76.
Whoa.
That was a 154.16. The track temp's increasing. It's now 36 Celsius. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Whoa. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
11 seconds.
Oh. Not surprised I didn't take off a side mirror then.
Alright Gary, you've had a bit of suspension damage. It's probably alright. The gap to Magic Dimmer ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds. Air temp's rising. It's now 25 Celsius. Fastest lap for SkyT, 141.70.
Scotty. He only wanted to do the fastest lap so he could skite about it, Jim. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
11 seconds. You're locking your right front into lodge. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 42 Celsius.
Oh, I can just see a dot on the track map, Jim. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
11 seconds.
Oh. There they go.
Your front tyres are cold.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
9.8. That's a new fastest lap for SkyT, 141.58.
Oh. And if I was going to
That might be outside track limits.
It might be, Jim, it might be. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
11 seconds.
If I tried to pull it in any harder there, I was going to spin. I could just feel it.
The gap to Majidima in front is now 11 seconds.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
10 seconds.
So, still got to be a little bit more careful on that corner. It's already brought me unstuck a couple of times. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
10 seconds. You're locking your right front going into lodge. Okay, Gary, halfway home. Fuel looks good. You've just done a 142.18. That's your quickest lap. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
10 seconds. Air temperature's decreasing. It's now 22 Celsius.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
10 seconds. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
It's not getting anywhere with this, Jim.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
8.9 seconds.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 30 Celsius.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
8.7 seconds. The gap to Magic Dimmer ahead is now 8.5 seconds. Air temperature's falling. It's now 20 Celsius. You're out of track limits there.
I was, Jim, I was. Okay. So I'm going to be watching this back later. I'm going to be checking it out for, you know, how smooth everything runs. And because I not only have I set up the broadcaster to be able to just call these up, but I think I mentioned near the stream, I was mucking around with resolution and bitrate stuff and just, you know, overall sizing, making sure these things took up the whole screen, stuff like that. So what have I done? I've done iRacing, Project Cars 2, Automobilista 2. All right, must be time for ACC. Alrighty. I'll be checking in a moment. Make sure you guys are getting it. Now, this is the one that I've set up that hasn't really changed. Okay, well at the moment it's not looking very promising. I'm not even. I'm going to have to jump out of this one, see what's going on. Now I know the stuff's there. Computer's playing funnies with me. Alrighty, single race, here we go. I haven't switched Jim over, I'm not going to worry about him. So this is going to be at Alton Park for what I think is roughly 10 laps, because ACC doesn't do laps, it's all in times, in the McLaren. I know, you figured it out already, I'm just doing the same track in roughly the same sort of car. Whoa. That map, oh there we go, that looks a bit better. I was going to say that looked pretty crap. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it, robots. Now, the only thing here is I've got this set for 25 cars and it was supposed to be 15. Never mind. Oh. Well, I probably deserve that. So I'm going to jump out for a sec, and the reason being because one of the, I guess, performance aspects of checking it out was how many cars. Now, I've got like 10 more cars here than, so what do I want? Opponent, race, weather conditions, where is it? Is it here? Opponent skill, opponent count. Here we go. Right, that is the same amount of cars. All right, let's give it another shot. Because I know ACC is the most resource hungry of all, but it was also juddering a fair bit at my end. Me that took out the bollard for a change. Done Alton Park most in ACC. as far as, you know, when to brake, how much power, all of those things, it feels more at home to me here. Although I do normally tend to drive it in the Ferrari, not the McLaren. But in ACC, unless you tune the car, I don't think there's any sort of difference really over one car or the other. I mean, they can be a little bit different to drive, but I don't know that once you've got the hang of it, you can expect any better lap time from one car or the other. Again, as I said, unless you do some tuning, get into setups and all of that. Car's probably, I don't know, 10 or 15% damage. All this is pretty, you know, it should actually wobble more when I do that, but it's not very reactive. Having said that, I'm 2.4 up on my previous laps, so going pretty quickly this lap. 2.7 now. When it's processing all right, not juddering, at least for me in VR, ACC does look really real. It's pretty impressive, except I don't have the processing to make it super sharp as some of the others. So it's a bit, it kind of looks realistic. Like toning wise, it's fantastic, but you know, clarity wise, it's like I'm not wearing my contact lenses, even though I am. Maybe not quite that bad. It's slight, but it's just not sharp, you know. But again, you know, really high-end graphics card fix all of that. Now, if you had $2,500 spent just on a graphics card, oh look, maybe even $1,000 and get you one that could, you know, really do it. Whoa. Oh, back in last place, Jim. Oh, we're not talking to Jim anyway, doesn't matter. Whoop! Got where it was. Alright, so that was ACC. And I was probably halfway through talking about something to do with graphics, but yeah, even the card, I think the card that I've got my eye on for $1,000 when I can afford it is almost twice as powerful as the one I'm using at the moment. So that should certainly sort out anything with ACC there. Alright, so just quitting out of Steam. Alright, so back in Broadcaster, what we want to bring to the front now is Content Manager. Alright, so now ACC, flickering here too. Yeah, flickering here too when swapping from... Oh yeah, it always does the flickering thing. That's what it does when it loads. It's more like what's going on, how smooth it is when you're actually in the driving. Now, that can be a hard thing in that because I'm driving, I'm moving my head. So that adds to the sense of movement. But I don't know, if my head's fairly still and you're watching trees go by, ACC still, at least not to me so much, but to you guys in stream when it broadcasts, it's like it's only putting out 20 of the 30 frames per second or something. It judders, it's not smooth, and so therefore it tends to look a bit choppy. All right, so anyway, the last one was Assetto Corsa. Let's jump into this and see what we've got. Now, I haven't driven Alton Park very much in Assetto Corsa, but the default setting and stuff, as far as your opponents goes, if you have it on default setting, I'll probably do better in this one than any of them, I'm suspecting. Anyway, I'll just check so you guys getting it. Yep, I can see it in Broadcaster. Oh, shouldn't have hit that button there. That's a mistake I made. Basically means I'm going to have to quit out of that and go back in again. I'm not supposed to touch the full screen Assetto Corsa screen when it's there. What I actually do is hit the Windows button so that the taskbar comes up. Just hold the mouse over. Yeah. Go back out of it again. And the first time I touch the screen is to hit start. Just let me check the fuel thing because that's more of a thing. There we go. All right. No, I've got no Jim again. Never mind. He's an arsehole anyway. Whoa. Okay. So you probably noticed I started using the real time over here. So unlike ACC and iRacing where it's called relative, this one's called real time. So again, it's for me, particularly when I'm doing the online racing, I want to know who's behind me, and that's what this info actually does, like it does in ACC. It's not as sophisticated, of course. yet. So it's not just a leaderboard to tell you who's in front. Again, it'll be relative. So if you get to the point, it doesn't look any different at the moment. It all looks in order because we're all in order. But as you progress through a longer race, of course, and you know you're getting lapped or you're lapping somebody, at least then you can see, yeah, the guy in first place. Oh, that's who's behind me. I need to get out of the way. The other thing it does, of course, is if you're looking at it, if you take a notice and reading names while you're driving, if somebody hits you from behind, at least then you know who it was. So I was in race U the other night, and sure enough, my mate Rajveer Singh was there. Good old Rajveer. He actually got pole position. It was racing the Mazdas at Magello, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But Rajveer, even though he got pole, he didn't win. Your mate Gary won, actually. And I just happened to not make a recording of it. I got a pretty good exit out of Deer Leap there. That was not bad at all. I'm going to get pushed here if I'm not careful. I'm living a bit too dangerously. Downshift protection working overtime there. I'd have to argue that the default setting, at least on Assetto Corsa, I reckon it's a bit easier. Maybe I just drive better in Assetto Corsa when I'm not running off the track. But I actually think it's just that little bit easier. Which is, yeah, why you see me upping the percentage of difficulty quite a lot on Assetto Corsa, even running at 100% at times. Wasn't expecting to recover that, but did. Just. ask Jim what the gap ahead is, because I didn't switch him over to a set of Corsa, so... I just have to look on the track map and see whether I can see him or not. At the moment I can't, but every now and then he comes in the sight. So asking Jim what the gap ahead is pretty invaluable. I think I just saw him though. Well, there he is. I should do a bit of gym for myself, mate. What's the gap ahead, mate? You're in the lead. Keep this up, Gary. You can win this. The gap to Collifold is increasing. It is whatever the fuck it is. Right? At the moment it's 3 seconds. 4 seconds. He's back there somewhere. He's a couple of seconds behind. 4 seconds. All right. Well, this time I am going to win. So, and quite convincingly. All right, well let's switch Jim on after all, and we'll set him for Assetto Corsa. Anyway, so that was testing out the having all of the racing sims just set up there to load up, and not really having to match up windows and different things to different apps.
Radio check.
Can you hear me, Jim?
Okay, Gary. Yeah, I can hear you.
All righty. So looking at broadcaster, yeah. Content manager is sitting on top. Let's have a look online. Let's go in at least one race, at least one. Okay. Magello for the Exos with 7 guys in it. It just said then ended, so is it qualifying that ended or race that ended? Let's find out. Well, I'm going to be interested to watch this stream back later, and even the little portions of race that I did to, basically see what the different ones look like visually, because I've never done that before, actually just gone to the different sims all in a row. And
7 laps. Okay, Gary,
car,
stay calm,
race.
focus.
Yeah, but am I the only person here, Jim? How many laps is it? 7 laps. I think I'm the only person here, Jim. I thought it said 8. Yeah, I'm the only person here. That's not a race. That isn't a race. Right. Back to Content Manager. According to a set of course, I just won that race, by the way. I just wanted to let you guys know. All right. So, this was it. Where the fuck did it go? Let's just load up and see what happens. Alrighty, race underway at the moment. No, I have to wait too long for that one, I'm afraid. Which is a shame. It's a real shame. Okay, it says this race is in process. Oh, dude, Laguna Seed. Then we've got. I haven't done Barcelona for a fair while. It says 3, and let's try it out. This is 4. Okay. I think it's a Beamer. Pretty sure it's a Beamer. Oh, again, in the right window. Loading. And yeah, half an hour of qualifying. It looks like I'm the only one here anyway. Yep. If these are grey, the person's already left. It has to be white. White? That's racist. Okay. $25 or $26. Now, that's a completely full book, but I very much doubt it's going to let me in. 458 GT2. Oh, just kick me out. I don't think you guys saw the associated crashing windows there. Here we've got a couple of Spa races. This one, it doesn't look like it's got anyone in it. Let's have a look. Then we've got this one that looks like it's in process, that's already racing. It's got plenty of guys in it, but let's have a look. Okay. Oh, race 341. I've just missed out. It's been going for a few minutes. Damn it. It's got plenty of guys in it, but 8 laps. Yeah, it's going to be going for a little while. It's going to be going for another good 10 minutes easy. 10 to 15 minutes. That's a shame. Right, ended. Let's have a look at this one. This is also at Spa in an Audi Sports. That's going to be a pretty old car, 1994. Oh well. We can only have a look. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to get into an online race. It's all a question of timing. And I'm the only guy here, which is a shame because there's 2 minutes of qualifying left. But yeah, I'm the only guy here. Okay. Fucking ugly car. I reckon so anyway. It's a Monza with 15 guys. Oh, this is the Exos at Monza, the messy race. Let's check it out. Oh, qualify. Looks like qualifying's just ended by the looks of it. I forget how much fuel you need for this, but never mind. There you go. That should be plenty. Let's go in the middle. 5 of 6. Session voting. Yes. Come on, guys. Just put us on the grid. Oh, session voting. Yes. Not passed. I don't know why you guys just don't go, yeah, let's do it. Never mind. Okay, I can see you guys are getting it in broadcast. Trying to straighten up a bit here. It's better. Come on, let's get on the grid. Let's do it. Yeah, well, I'm sick of voting for it and then it doesn't pass. There you go. Oh, somebody else got sick of waiting. Okay, we've got a problem. Yeah, actually. No, I should be able to change gears and this isn't working. This race is broken. Fuck. Take your broken fucking race off the internet, man. All right.
6 laps. Be ready, we're about to go green.
Yeah, excellent. I like it. No qualifying, straight in. Last position. pretty much.
Green. Yellow flag, caution. Clear right. Car left, clear left. Well done, Gary. Good start.
Well, he's picked up a few spots already, Jim, from staying out of the mess as much as possible. There's another one.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Car left, car right, clear right, car left, clear left.
Looked worse than it was.
Car left, clear left.
What's my position, Jim?
E6, clear left.
No, you must be talking in terms of groups.
Yellow flag.
I'm 11th overall, Jim. I've got a guy who 597. He's put his phone number up on the as his username. So I've got some guys pretty close behind me still.
Okay, Gary, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. 6th place. Car right.
Yeah,
Yellow flag.
fucking...
Watch out. Clear right.
Good, I didn't get a penalty. Arseholes.
Incident in Cova Grande. It looks like player. The car in front of us is player.
Well, that's a pretty original username,
Left side,
Jim.
clear left.
What's my position, Jim?
P4.
So I'm not sure if you guys can see it. There you go, I'm actually in 8th overall. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
6.8 seconds. Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, I can overshot that one.
Track limits.
Oh, he gets into a spin. He's making a mess of all of it.
Come on, track limits. Keep it between the lines. Clear left.
No, I only lost 4 positions, Jim. That's all. Only 4.
There's an incident in Cova Parabolica. It looks like steam. Left side, clear left. Yellow flag. I think P3 has binned it in Lesmo 1.
Oh, I didn't gain a spot. That
The
was a
gap in
back
front has
marker.
increased. It's now about 3.6. On your right. Clear right. On your left. Clear left.
Oh, I did pick up a spot then. On 211th.
Yellow flag. Caution. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Right side's clear. Right side.
Watch what
On
you're
your
doing,
right.
buddy.
Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear.
You know, you haven't got rear view mirrors for nothing, pal. There you go. Has about a bit of a fucking.
Clear left.
Oh, shouldn't have done that. Oh, oh.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. Left side. Clear left.
I was having such a good time, but it's a good race. I like this one.
There's an incident in Curva Parabolica. It looks like it's Steen and Diaz.
I reckon you could probably
Yellow
drive
flag.
through
Keep
that
your wits about
and
you,
cheat.
mate. Incident
I
in
don't.
Curva Grande. You think it might be Freak. There's a faster car approaching. He's racing us for position. Don't expect a blue flag.
All right, Jim. Anyway, let's see if I can still make the top 10. Pretty unlikely though, in 15th position.
Incident in Lesmo 1. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Oh no, got a spot from him, 13th. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
4.3 seconds.
So he's not too far out. Just have to drive a bit faster.
The gap behind is now 4.9 seconds.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
6.0.
Oh, he's leaving me behind, Jim.
Two laps remaining. P8.
Just drove a personal best though.
There's an incident in Lesmo 1. Yellow flag.
Is there? It gets me a spot and everything, Jim. So I'm now up into 12. Lap and a half to go. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
6.0 seconds.
I'm gaining, Jim. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
4.8 seconds.
What? Too much accelerator.
There's an incident in Curva Parabolica. It looks like it's Steen.
Back on the 14th again, Jim.
car left. Clear left.
Made that 15.
We're seeing front locking going into cover parabolica. Left side. Hold your line. Alright Gary, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Still there. Still there. Clear left. P9. One more lap to go. On your left. Clear left. Yellow flag. Caution.
Oh no, there is penalties, there you go.
We've been warned about track limits. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. Clear right. Car right. Incident in Curva Grande. It looks like Steen. Clear right.
Well, it doesn't even count it any quicker if I'm stopped. That's a bit sucky. Well, 15 to 23, that was pretty poor.
Keep your wits about you, mate.
Pretty poor ending, Jim. I might have to go on this race again, I think. Actually give it a serious go.
Position. Okay, we're done.
Right, back to pits. So what is it? It's a 10-minute qualifier with a 6-lap race. All right. So let's put in a, when this time's out, I'm going to put in at least one skip session vote. Come on. Okay, estimated laps, estimated time 20 minutes, race lap 6, and I've got, okay. Mediums is alright. Or restart session in progress. Qualify, 10 minutes, here we go. Thing is, guys want to qualify. They're not going to vote for a skip session on a qualifying, I doubt. All right. Okay.
Take 6 clear. We've got 9 minutes to set a lap. Yellow flag, watch out. Yellow flag.
He's actually doing the right thing, Jim. After the warm-up lap, we are 7th.
Yellow flag, caution. Yellow flag, caution. Left side, clear left. Car right, right side's clear.
Guys doing the right thing, Jim.
The leader has just done a 152.06.
Alright, so it says I'm in 8th at the moment, but this is my first true lap, so long, no, it's alright. 9th at the moment, about to cross the line.
P3.
5th.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Right, 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left, Gary. 5 minutes left.
Okay, Gary. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Yellow flag.
Touch long.
10 minutes of fuel remaining. The guy in front has just done a 152.70.
Yeah, well, I blew it then with that bit of oversteer, Jim, messing up that corner. time to get at least one more in.
The leader has just done a 151.88. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
So I've done a 154.8 so far. All right, get it right, Gary, get it right.
That's your best lap in this session. That puts you 2.6 off the pace. Yellow flag, watch out. Sector 3 time is fast. The guy behind has just done a 155.71. The guy behind has just done a 154.68. Car right. Right side's clear.
Oh, I thought I might have just been able to sneak up on the inside of
Track
him then,
limits,
but...
this lap will be deleted. On your right. Clear right.
That's for trying to block me, rather than let me go by, mate. Oh, he's got the
Yellow
chance.
flag.
Where is he?
Left side, right side. Clear right. Ignore the aero damage, it's nothing. Car left, clear left. The leader's just done a 150.69.
So
You're
Mr.
locking your front into Lesmo 1.
Mr. Blue, eh?
On your right. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
So 2 minutes, I actually got time to get another lap in.
Alright Gary, you've got half your fuel left. P4.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
3.3.
Oh, overshot it. Never mind.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
And that was my last shot at it, so...
The car ahead has just done a 154.48. That's the end of the session. P6.
Of course, I wasn't taking notice of the names and all of that at the time, so I don't know who it was. I just know he was blue. That's all I know.
B6. Okay, Gary, be ready.
Roadrunner. The happiest boys. That's the way. So 10th overall of 18.
Let's go. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line.
Well, I haven't seen any blue cars
Still there.
in
Car
front of
right.
me.
Right side's clear. Bad start, mate, but there's plenty of time to make it up. Yellow flag, caution, car left, clear left. Car right, clear right. You're locking your fronts going into Lesmo 1. Car right, clear right.
Fucking arsehole. Had to be facing the wrong way, didn't I? Oh. Well, that's kind of wrecked it, hasn't it?
Yellow flag, caution.
Yeah, let's still see if I can make the top 10, Jim.
Seen right front locking into Ascari. There's an incident in Curva Parabolica.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
18 seconds.
Oh, I can make that up. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
18 seconds.
Wow, this guy's got to be like already a lap behind. Thought I was doing badly.
8th place. Yellow flag, watch out. There's an incident in Curva Grande. You think it might be Neil? Okay, Gary, the next car is on your right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
What's the gap
There's
ahead,
an
Jim?
incident in Lesmo 1. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. 17 seconds.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
6.9 seconds. Car right. Clear right.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
1.0 seconds.
Oh, I think he's our mate up ahead. L shit something. Oh yeah, that's him.
Left side, clear left. Car right. Right side's clear. Awesome. Well done. Yellow flag. Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Well, you know, you will try and block. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
18 seconds. P5.
the gap ahead, Jim?
18 seconds. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 2.9. Cold tyres all round.
Yeah, but I'm not catching the guy ahead, Jim. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
21 seconds.
Oh, too long. So I think that blue guy just quit out.
I think P4's gone off in Cova Grande. That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. That's the best lap in your class. Yellow flag. That lap was at 1:54.27. The car ahead's pitting.
Oh, someone else has quit. What's my position, Jim?
P4.
Yeah, and 7th overall. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
19 seconds. The gap ahead is now 19 seconds.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
5.7. Two to go. P4. New fastest lap for Lau. 150.34.
Yeah, this guy's bloody catching up to me, Jim.
There's an incident in Lesmo 1. Left side. He's still there. Clear left. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. The gap behind is now 5.7.
He's not the guy behind me anyway.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh yeah, if he's in blue, he's a lap behind anyway. Yeah. Oh, nice on the road, Gary.
Yellow flag. Watch
Here we
out.
go.
Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Right side. Clear right. On your left. Clear left. Come on, Gary. Push, push, push.
Lost
We
two
can get
spots
this guy.
in.
Clear left. That's barely a scratch, mate. Just ignore it.
.4, hey? Oh, it's a lot less than that now.
On your right. Right side's clear. You're locking your fronts going into cover parabolica. Faster car approaching. They're racing us for position. Don't expect any blue flags.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
2.3 seconds.
Right. So both the guys behind me can take my 7th spot away from me. This guy's only 1 second, 1.7 behind me. Now 2 seconds behind me, 1.7, it's catching, 1.3, oh fucking, blew it. I so shouldn't have changed in a second then. Alright, now not quite sure why. It says I'm still in 7th overall.
P5. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
At position 8. Alright. Okay. Awesome. Well, I really liked that race. That was a lot of fun. Glad I did it twice. And just looking on the results here, yeah, definitely said I was 8th. All right, so just having a final check of chat and all of that. Stay on target. Yeah, well, I fucked up, didn't I? Yeah, there. I'm in the bar having a drink. So you should be, Richard. So you should be. Did you guys hear on the news about the the pub in Northbridge that blacked out all the windows and so that a few hundred people could get in there and not wear masks and do whatever the fuck they wanted? What you do need is you just need everyone en masse doing that. Just going, no, not going to do it. No, not going to wear a mask. No, we're keeping the doors open. And you know, if you send half a dozen cops around and shut us down, the 300 people in here that you know, want to party on are going to jump on these cops and disarm them, not do anything bad to them, but you know, just beat them up a bit and take their guns away and kick them up the arse out the door and say, go away. That's what's needed. Because if the whole population just goes, screw this, I'm not, you know, we're not doing this, then there isn't much that they can do. That's it. True mass civil disobedience. That's what's required. But, you know, unfortunately, most people are just, how can I put it? They think it's easier if they just wear the mask on their face, the mask, and then you know, if they see it on the media, they go down to the clinic and, you know, get another booster jab, get a jab in the arm. Yeah, just say no. Maybe maybe you could get some regular corporate slogans like the Nike, just don't do it, and McDonald's, hating it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Tested out all the stuff I wanted to test out. Went in that couple of races. Really enjoyed those races. Would have been nice to, you know, get some sort of podium thing, but it's pretty hard on the online thing. But, you know, you slug away for it. You know, if I sat here for another hour or something trying out all different races, I'd probably get something in the podium finish. But anyway, guys, look after yourselves. Be good. I know you will. Take care.